Hey gang, if you were tuned into Facebook Live a few minutes ago and it got about 2-3 minutes in and then blipped off, we don't know exactly what happened. Technical difficulties with Facebook Live, but we're starting all over again for those of you that are seeing this for the first time. Hi, I'm Mark Sweeney, Austin Dental Spa here in beautiful Austin, Texas. Why am I holding this goofy chili? Well, because we've been talking about how to spice up your fall all month long in the month of October. I won't divulge what the theme for November is just yet, but that's what we've been talking about. We actually started out the first week of the month talking about red hot chili peppers and how they have health benefits that you may not be aware of. We're going to talk about another old friend today, ghost peppers. One of the hottest peppers in the world, but not the hottest. We'll get to that in just a minute. I actually bought this down in Kerrville, Texas this summer on the way to a wedding down near Uvalde and saw it. They had several versions of it. This stuff is hot. They had pickled eggs and all kinds of other stuff that they do down in Kerrville and over in New Braunfels. But that stuff I put on my eggs on the weekends and it'll bring sweat under your eyes. And so we're going to talk about a little bit about ghost chilies, peppers, and how they can be beneficial. I want to remind everybody, since this is the end of October, that this was also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So at the beginning of the month, I urged all you women out there to go get mammograms. If you haven't had one in over a year, this would have been a good month to book that appointment. Men, if you know, men are not immune from breast cancer. It's much more rare. But if you notice any changes, swelling, lumps, bumps, male or female, you should go get it checked out. That's what Breast Cancer Awareness Month is all about. So let's get back to the spicing up our lives. What is it about peppers that possibly could be beneficial to your health? Well, actually, we went over at the beginning of the month the red hot chili peppers, the bell peppers. They all have some stuff called capsaicin in it, which is a funky sounding word, but that's the stuff that makes it hot. And the hotter they are, the more capsaicin they have per gram in it. Ghost peppers are the second hottest pepper on the planet. I'll talk a little bit at the end about which one's the hottest, but we went for the ones with the most health benefits. And ghost chili peppers were right up there at the top with Scotch bonnet peppers, which I've had those down in Grand Cayman Islands, and man, they are hot too. But I think the ghost chili peppers run a pretty close second to the Carolina Reapers, and then the Scotch bonnets are right in there along with them, and then serrano peppers are after that. Jalapenos are way down the list. If you think jalapeno peppers are hot, do not try ghost peppers, because these are like 200 times more hot than jalapenos. There actually is a Scoville rating, Scoville. I don't know who Dr. Scoville was, but they actually rated all these peppers, and you can go online and look up which are the 10 hottest chili peppers. But the Carolina Reapers take this one. This is a close second. So let's talk about what do these ghost peppers do. As I already said, the capsaicin is what makes them so hot. But it also has some health benefits. But before we get into that, let's talk about what else they're used for besides nutrients in our food. The police and the military actually use capsaicin from these ghost peppers in chili grenades as a chemical warfare. They make a ghost pepper sauce aerosol that's like a spray. Pepper sprays you're already familiar with, they have capsaicin in them, the same stuff that makes these ghost chili peppers hot. And then it can actually be used as an insect repellent. Apparently insects don't like them any more than northerners do, like the hot stuff. So, but let's talk about some other benefits that you may not be aware of. Capsaicin is a pain reliever. it triggers endorphins in your brain, which are the feel-good hormone that the capsaicin in the chili peppers triggers endorphins, and they not only make you feel better, but they give you an overall sense of well-being and can give you some pain relief. We talked at the very beginning of the month how capsaicin can be used as a remedy for migraine headaches. Believe it or not. Capsaicin is also helpful with arthritis. There are various ways you can mix it into a paste. You'd have to look it up online. I did. Some of them have ginger in them. Some of them have garlic in them. And they've got a whole rigmarole of how you mix it into a paste, and then you rub it on the joint, leave it on there for 30 minutes, and then rinse it off. And it's supposed to give you, within 2 or 3 days, significant pain relief in that joint. I'm not going to try that. Another one that's exciting is it is a cancer preventive. The same stuff I'm talking about, capsaicin, that makes these peppers so hot, kills cancer cells. They've done studies on breast cancer and on prostate cancer, and it not only stopped the cancer cells from replicating so the tumor couldn't grow, but it actually showed evidence that it kills the cancer cells without harming your natural cells, other than making your mouth burn like you swallowed hot lava or something. So it's also a weight loss aid. The capsaicin and just the hotness of these things raises your thermodynamics in your body. It actually speeds up your metabolism, so it can trick your body into thinking you're that you're exercising, and it starts burning fat instead of muscle tissues. One more, it improves liver function, and they've done studies that show that it can even help livers repair if they've had some kind of damage. Is it the hottest pepper in the world? No, I already gave that away, that the Carolina Reaper is the hottest one. But in doing my research, I found that there's a study on a 32-year-old man that ate enough Carolina Reaper that it put him in the hospital. And when they did a brain scan on him, they found that the arteries in his brain had constricted as a result of too much of the hot stuff in his system. Not only that, but he probably couldn't eat normal foods for a while. Those things are really, really, really hot. In fact, it says the Reaper has the highest capsaicin level compared to any other pepper, and if it doesn't melt your face off, it actually has anti-inflammatory properties also, and heart protecting properties. That's another benefit of these peppers, is they actually are good for your cardiovascular system. So helps your liver, helps your heart, might help you lose weight. It can make migraine headaches go away. So try some ghost chili pepper if you brave enough. If not, step down to the Scotch bonnets, or even down to the jalapeno peppers. Do work. They're just 1/200th weaker than this stuff. So my health tip for the week, that's an easy segue. Buy some hot sauce, as hot as you can stand. Put it on your eggs, eat some tortilla chips with it. That stuff was too hot to just eat tortilla chips. And I can take a lot of hot stuff, but just sitting there watching sports this summer and trying to just eat that straight on a tortilla chip was a little too hot even for Mark Sweeney. So be warned, if you want to try some of this stuff, you can get it down in Kerrville at the truck stop on I-10. They've got this and several other ghost chili products, and it is the real deal. So I hope this has been helpful information. I hope you've enjoyed our spicing up your fall in the month of October. We'll look forward to introducing our new theme next month in the month of November, and maybe the horns will get another win in the month of November. So hook 'em horns, stay tuned. I'll see you next Wednesday for the first version of Wisdom Wednesday in the month of November.